Yeah. My name is Douglas Mock. I am a retired professor of biology from University of Oklahoma. And I met Kenneth on the internet. I was playing music during COVID, and Kenneth was listening to my music and started writing me. And I asked him what he did, and he said he was a guide, and he said he also is the director of the Save the Shoebill project. And I said, well, that's a coincidence. I'm speaking too rapidly. I said, that is a coincidence because I once had the chance to study Shoebill in South Africa in 1977. And I studied Goliath heron instead. So I said, Kenneth then said, well, then you should come to Uganda and study Shoebill now. And I thought, of course, makes perfect sense. The question I wanted to ask is the obvious question about Shoebill. Why does it have a ridiculously wide bill? What in the world made evolution shape that bill so wide instead of the narrow bill that the herons and egrets use for catching fish? And we have given this some thought, and we have given this study at Murchison originally, and then we came to Mabamba because the more shoebills are here, and because you have created something very, very special here, which is you have a population of shoebills that is tolerant of people. It's tolerant of you, it's tolerant of tourists, it's tolerant of me. The ones in Murchison are very, very nervous, and they fly away if you are anywhere close to them at all. So we came here, and we have spent the month of March last year and the month of November this year studying shoebills, and we have watched closely while shoebills have made 60 strikes into the water, catching 20 lungfish and eating them. So from this we have given some thought as to why the bill is so wide, and I think it's pretty simple. I think the bill is wide because shoebill presents a very hard target. It's coming up through muddy water. It only comes up for a moment to gulp air and go back down. It has to come to the surface every 30 minutes, but it has 10,000 hectares of Mabamba swamp where it can come up and breathe. The shoebill's job is to pick up position on top of the water, usually on floating vegetation, and watch the spot and hope that a fish will come up at that exact spot within about the arm reach right here. It's about as far as the shoebill can attack. And it's got to catch the fish